Guys, welcome the stream. Harold, welcome the stream. Welcome the stream. Moonfight, welcome. It's 12:25. Wow, welcome the stream, bro. Bonnie Kibet, welcome the stream. Nicole Tesla, welcome the stream. Bonnie Kibet, friend the game. Game moja ni so. Game 8 minutes. Suksro, welcome the stream. Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream, guys. Like the stream, man. Share the stream to your friends. Support the stream, guys. Frank, welcome the stream. Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream.
Can Tanzania find their first goal? It's a huge ball across, but
Smash icon, welcome the stream. Omar, welcome with the stream. Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream. Guys, let's go for 30 likes, man. Let's go for 30 likes, guys. Come on. Was waiting. Demush, welcome the stream. Welcome the stream, Demush. Guys, like the stream, man. Let's go now. Like the stream, guys, man. Like the stream. Penalty para Argentina. No green screen. Nikipata enough money I will buy it. Right now, I need to get a new device. Priority number 1 is device. New device. After hiyo maybe I will consider your green screen. But your green screen, hiyo sina haraka nayo. But I will buy it. Yahya, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome to the stream. Guys, let's go for 30 likes, man. Let's go for 30 likes or now.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Alexis McAllister. Coming on the field is number 4, Hans Beckenbauer. Hello everyone. We are glad to announce that our new commemorative script is now available in our online store.
Guys, let's go for 30 likes, man. Come on, guys. 30 people watching. 8 likes remaining. Eclipse Gamer, welcome the stream. Bot Frank, welcome the stream. Guys, muniwekeza Nesta man. Anybody to sponsor me pack opening Nesta on my account. This is not my account by the way. This is my subscribers account. I'm playing on it. Mtu mmoja ani sponsor man. Hata 3k coins tujaribu. Anybody to sponsor guys, come on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match. Preston against Japan. There will be 1 minute at a time. This is a staff announcement. Could stewards assigned to each block please report
Have a
to
nice
the
stream.
captain?
Also, I welcome the
Thank
stream. The Mushfik. My YouTube. Go to my YouTube bio, you will find my Instagram link. TikTok ni Buhari Gaming 77. Buhari Gaming 77.
Substitution for Preston, number 14, Marquinhos. Coming on to replace him is number 3, Carles Pujol. The goal scorer for Japan after 71 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Preston, number 15, Lamine Yamal. Coming on the field is number 19, Lionel Messi. The goal scorer for Japan after 80 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution for Preston, number 23, Yomiya Ichi. Number 11, Marco Reus. Coming on the field, number 17, Neymar. Number 22, Kevin De Bruyne.
32 people watching the stream, guys, man. Let's go for 50 likes, guys. Come on. Let's go for 50 likes for now. Harold, welcome back. Hey, Wanba, Allah. Nakubali Wanba. I'm going to suffer. It's about time. Thank you for the 31 likes, guys. Let's go for 50 likes, man. Let's go for 50 likes.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Old Trafford. Manchester United against Japan. This is a special message for our members who are eligible to take part in today's special prize draw. If your numbers show up on screen, you are the winner.
Guys, like the stream, man.
The attendances for this match is 72,306.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Yeah. 1-0.
The goal scorer for Japan after 62 minutes is number 10, Rune Hullet. Substitution for Japan, number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Number 10, Rune Hullet. Number 18, Lamine Yamal. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 17. The goal scorer for Japan after 66 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Coach watching Carabao while we are focused on UCL. Wallahi tena. Anapiga makelele cha Carabao. Hata nione Tunisia.
Though off balance. Does he give a chance for the likes of Ruud Gullit? Has two men on the inside. The early pass. One more would be fantastic. Finds Mbappe!
Oh, it's the sort of shot that normally finds the back of the net, rising into the corner. Buffon had to be alert. Had to prove CJ's accusations about his reflexes entirely wrong there, did the number 12.
He's hot and cold.
And he did it. Egypt 1-0 to the good overall. on
Guys, this is
aggregate.
semi-finals.
No idea where Buffon's
FIFA E.
allegiance. After the 5 continental championships, I'll be even more confused. Vantam's going to whip the ball in for Egypt. Can he make it 2-0? It's back post. It's dangerous for Nigeria. They do make the clearance. Just clear their defensive lines, but Egypt, they're still pushing cold. They're getting more and more confident as this semi-final goes on.
Yeah, Vantam is starting to pull the strings. He almost gets that ball back, but Payne has it now then. Tams, lovely one-touch passing from Nigeria. This is what their game is built
lovely.
on. Gets the ball backwards, but
What is Gullit doing back there?
well, he's got the read. He's absolutely got the read on Nigeria. And Egypt are putting everyone back. When Nigeria have the
goal.
ball, and they're threading the lines through now on the left wing. Gullit just lingering, waiting for it. Can they find their talismanic number 10? Do they need to? I think Mbappe had the ball there. It goes up top, and Nigeria do have the ball, and this is where they're dangerous, CJ.
Too many numbers there for Nigeria. Poor pass for Egypt, and there's a through ball. Nigeria, they're in on goal. The wrestle, the arm wrestle, and he took it the wrong side. I thought the Egyptian defender, Cole, did not get punished on that occasion.
Yeah, I agree. Payne almost got it. He does in the end there. Tries to force that one through. Nigeria refusing to use the wings. They'll know that throughout this tournament it's been working time after time, but Egypt know what they're doing. There's a huge dive in there, but
Guys,
somehow
let's
Nigeria
watch
escaped
this,
with the
then
ball.
I will continue playing.
But now
This
Egypt
is
might be
like a
through,
break.
CJ.
I don't want to rush, you see.
They're in
to
on
go
goal there,
slowly.
35 minutes.
Let's watch
Nigeria.
this match, man. Egypt versus Nigeria.
Can they respond? Can they answer back? There's a
Oh,
shot on out of
Nigeria,
nowhere!
Otunga.
Nigeria, it's completely rocked the commentary booth. It's stunned Cole, Tams, and Payne. Elated.
Well, they call them the Penguins because they never use their wings. Nigeria still playing through the middle. Refuse to bow down to their opponents. They just keep on going, and Egypt are looking at each other saying, we had one thing to block, and they did it again.
He just faced up, didn't he? He squared up against his defender marking him. Struck the top right, the right-hand side, and it's 1-1 in this final match, or will it be the final match? That's the question. Do we head to a golden goal? Can we split these two nations here after 2 games?
I don't think they really do call them the Penguins, by the way, but they should. They should.
It's great. Great animal. Great place as well. Shout out Penguins. Here we go. 40 minutes gone. 1-1. Vantam needs to show his experience now. They've lost the momentum, Cole. Nigeria just stunning each nation as they play them.
Always a chance, though, on the right wing. They finally use them. Egypt try and force them to the side, so they say, okay, we'll take that and eventually play it in, but that's a good read there from Egypt. Nigeria win it back in the centre. This is where they do all their best
Oh.
work. It was almost through.
Hang on.
And Egypt keep giving the ball away, CJ. And right now, neither team can keep control of it. It wasn't the highest level passage of play, but what it does mean for a second is that Egypt had it through. As soon as you pass backwards, the ref, he gets a little bit
Yeah, I was
whistle
going to
happy,
say, I
doesn't
think
he?
they should know better than that. If you can just keep running it down the line, they are happy to let it go. But as soon as you
Cut in.
shift the positioning of the ball, shift the momentum, the referee sees enough. So 1-1 into the half. Huge second game. So we do have our other semi-final as well into game 2. Morocco taking on Tunisia. Now, I finished up 2-1 for Morocco on that side of things.
Which is close. Which is real close there. Morocco, they managed to get their lead back. It was David Beckham getting that pass to the side.
Jeez,
The
Bex,
substitute.
yeah.
Yeah, Big
He's-
Bex. He's been huge, hasn't he? He's been huge. And I imagine they're either loading into game number 2 or making some tactical changes in game number 2. I'm not quite certain which. I'm sure we'll find out in a second. But what I can promise you, everybody in here, that it is tense. It is nervy in here. You can
I
see
feel tense.
Tunisia, they're looking very, very uncomfortable as they're talking to an admin. You can understand why. I mean, after conceding that second goal, they looked pretty devastated. But the beauty of this format is that you have to get right back to it. You can't feel too sorry for yourself, even in game number 1.
Show goes on. Nigeria ready to go. Even scoreline. Will we be able to separate these two teams with 45 more minutes? Will we head to golden goal? You can see the aggregate score on the bottom of the screen. It was 0-0 in game 1. It's 1-1 here in game 2. Nigeria with the momentum. I'd say overall, Egypt have had more of the attack. There was nearly a chance there for Nigeria.
Yeah, Egypt's best way out here is blocking those infield passes and then coming forward with the ball on the counter-attack. That's what they're doing here. They have it on the left and paying us to get a foot in there and just send it off for an Egypt throw-in. But yeah, Nigeria are living and dying by those quick-fire passes in front of their opponent's goal.
Phantom, beautiful ball across to his partner. In Mustafa Mana, back to Phantom, but they just run the ball out. And Nigeria, can they be the surprise packet? They're taking on the #1 ranked team. They're 5th in the world, Egypt, in the FIFA E rankings. 2nd in the Nations League against the Nigerian lineup. 13th in the world. Finished 4th. It's a bit mid-table in the Nations League here for Africa. Can they do it? It's all about how you perform on the day. That's what counts, Cole.
And they are performing miracles. But as you say, they're up against such a good team.
Very impressive lineup.
On paper, certainly Egypt are the favourites here. And they've played like it. To be honest, Egypt have been the better team throughout, I would say. Nigeria have been hanging on. They had their moment. They had their curled shot into the corner just after conceding. But apart from that, Egypt forced the red card in game 1. Nigeria finished strongly, but for the most part, it was just Egypt unable to get that ball over the line. And that's what they're going to have to be doing here. Payne has the ball, tries to force that one somehow through to Tams, and there was 4 defenders around him, but that's an awful ball out. And now Nigeria have it where they want it. The ball up top. Do they have anyone surging into the box? Just one player. Payne controls him. He gets the ball back on the left wing, and that's cut out by Egypt.
Oh,
And now it's Egypt coming forward, CJ.
Nice play coming through. And that's a whipping ball across. Can Egypt get on the end of it? Pass back to Buffon, who clears the line. Still, it will be Egypt to attack, to launch forward once more. Another through ball comes in. Ronaldo looks for a little cutback. Another chance. Egypt keep on winning the ball in key positions. There's a pass in. It's perfect. He's onside. It's a ball. What a play off the crossbar. Egypt.
pass hapo. That
Phantom.
was a
Out of
beautiful
his
goal, by the
seat.
way. That was a good
2-1
goal. Mtu alipiga double touch. Ingefaa
to
finesse hiyo
Egypt.
kitu. Wangeuza
And
hiyo,
one step
ningeblame yule
closer
alicross. But
to the
wamescore no
FIFA
problem.
E World Cup Finals.
And that is what passion
man.
looks like.
What a
Phantom
goal.
straight up out of his chair, turning to his opponents as well.
He let him know.
Absolutely lets them know. One of the bigger content creators in eFootball. And you can see why. A great personality. I mean, I've got to admit, when that ball came in, I was thinking, why didn't you shoot? But what do I know? Because that header was inch perfect off the crossbar. Would have been a real disaster if that had not gone in. And now Egypt have got about 25 minutes left to hold.
And they got to park the bus. You can see
Absolutely.
the tactical substitutions being made as Tunisia, Morocco. It's 2-1 to Morocco on aggregate here, Colt.
Tunisia will now have home advantage, though. You saw them defending earlier on at 1-1. I was saying why are they doing that? It's because they wanted to come over here. They wanted to come to their home ground and take it through. But Morocco, they've got that all-important goal lead as they send it back to their keeper. And they're the ones who are now playing ultra-defensive. So Morocco not trying to force anything, making sure they always have players back.
Lovely.
And maybe they can get one on the counter-attack.
Lovely. They're just finding that loose player, that through ball. Just won't, well, what it might not have found the mark. It almost got through there for Morocco. Tunisia in the red. Morocco in the white. Morocco with the advantage, with the aggregate score. A level score on aggregate. If Tunisia are to win this game by 1 goal, we'll see a third game goal to goal. That's a great through ball. It's a beautiful through ball to Erling Haaland.
That's
who
a horror
took
touch.
an extra touch. Cole has thrown his head back in despair. What was he thinking, Haaland?
It's like looking at my six-a-side games. He put the perfect pass in and my teammates just can't score. What are you thinking? The pass was so good. How have we lost again? Anyway, there's a strike. Saved by the keeper.
71st minute, it's 2-1 to Egypt. Egypt, could they be the first team through to the finals? Could there be one of the 2 representatives here for Africa? The Continental Championships delivering action everywhere you look. And Egypt, they've made the substitutions. They've taken their attackers off, and they are looking to hold on to every precious second.
I mean, that was about as close to the finish line as it could have been there from Buffon. He almost made a terrible mistake and was charged down by a couple of Nigerian players, but now Egypt have broken through. They just have to keep this ball for 10 more in-game minutes.
We've
They're
seen
going to
them
go
do
by
this before.
so slowly
Apa
for
chemistry
Egypt.
muhimu.
They've done this
Walai.
before Egypt, and they were very successful
ball
at it. They
karibu
took
wanauza
15
hapo.
minutes off the clock. 15 minutes off the clock. There's a through ball, though.
Egypt,
They might have
Adil
found
Ramadan.
the sealer.
Mustafa
Is this
Bantam.
going to be it right
Oh,
here?
yeah,
The
cutback.
cutback. The shot. Surely this
Bantam.
time. There it is.
Nigeria
Egypt.
bonto.
I think they've done enough. The first team through to the grand finals. 2 goals up.
I don't like your
There's
Java.
8 minutes left.
What's his name? This guy.
It's a mountain to climb now.
Mustafa Mahna.
It's a mountain to climb for Nigeria.
Yeah,
I can't
there's
draw my name.
unlikely to be enough time, and it looks like they know it. Just too good, Mustafa Mana and Bantam. Once they get their lead, a horrible team to play against, and they are on the verge of representing all of Africa. A team that were top 4 last year in singles. It was Bantam playing the 1v1. He wants to run it back in the 2v2, CJ.
He wants to run it back big time. And it shows just how impressive he is as a player. To be able to qualify and compete at the highest level in 2 different game modes. Let's do it as a team as well and as an individual. Egypt still looking fantastic, and Nigeria just can't get their hands on the ball. How about one more for good measure? How about one more?
It's a rout. It's an absolute rout for Egypt. It's a
More for still looking fantastic, and Nigeria just can't get their hands on the ball. How about one more for good measure?
Nah.
How about one more
Ano ba kachil?
It's a
for good measure? How about
Look,
one
look, guys,
more?
look.
The ball. How about one more for
Look how
good
one.
measure? How about one
Like, the
more?
guy is so chill.
It's a rout. It's an absolute rout
got
for
so chill, man.
Egypt. The camera can't take its eyes
Bantam
off of
Makelele.
Bantam.
Game of
Oh!
level.
Rush sana.
Was that Kaka who just flicked the left shoe at it? Buffon with the save. And a 4-1 here just to wrap things up, making sure we see every single second of the celebrations for
Kaya Bantam
Bantam,
amekuwa akirush sana. Mustafa akiwa na
for
ball.
Mustafa Mana,
Rare sana lose
and
your
the
ball.
Egyptian national
guys
team,
rush was the other.
eFootball Mobile,
Bantam kuna
top
alikuwa
2
na rush kiasi.
at the least, could still be the champions here in
But Nigeria,
Africa.
they tried.
Nigeria put up a strong fight, Cole. Your boys, Nigeria,
Yep,
but
yep.
Egypt, incredible game too.
Round of applause there for Egypt. They
Catch
calm it
him,
all
catch
down
him.
now, but there was certainly some fire and brimstone in their celebrations throughout the game, and deservedly
it.
so. Their party begins now. They still want to win that trophy, of course.
Nigeria, they
But
tried.
the main
man.
job
Terms na
is
pain.
heading to the FIFA E World Cup
They
finals.
tried.
That's
walai.
what every nation set themselves for at the beginning of this Continental Championships here in Morocco, here in Casablanca, inside the Cathedral of eFootball. Egypt, the first nation to qualify. Now the question is, will it be the home nation of Morocco? Can Tunisia spoil the party
Niger.
on the other side of things?
Bondo.
Yeah, Morocco, they are a few minutes away from joining Egypt. Two teams that have made various e-football matchups before between
My
them.
friend, let me explain.
Two
it,
teams that
guys.
have made various...
This smile, really painful. Wallah, that smile after my lose. Ile ikawa na fake sign. It is really painful. Ni uchungu sana. Kuna kusmile amesmile hapo. It is painful, Oga. I'm not lying. This smile, you see this smile, really painful, man. Like,
e-football matchups before between them. They've been there, they've
He's
done
still
that.
hiding.
Egypt, of course, we were saying they
uchungu sana.
finished top 4 last time around. Morocco game versus Tunisia as soon as we can.
Oga, now
2-1
let's
lead
continue
for
division, Oga.
Morocco. Tunisia, we've seen them in this position before, and they will fight their way out of trouble. They've had a really impressive group
Now
stage.
let's go to division, guys.
Coming in 4th place, but equal 3rd with Egypt.
You smile like
They
him.
are
you
against
chungu.
Morocco. 14 points.
Okay, time for division. Guys, let's go for 50 likes, man. Dangoja finals tutawatch. Next ni finals. Let me play. I think haitaanza size. Lazima hawa jamaa watatulia kiasi. Tuseme itaanza in 1 hour hivi. Let's continue now, Oga. Oga. Moonfight, hujalala hadi sasa action shule. Leo siku hizi nashangaa Moonfight haiko kwa Steam. Kumbe ako class day scholar. Sikumuona. Kama alikuja. Kitambo tunangoja finals. We'll go to division. Morocco wanachezanga haramu. Like yao imezidi. Every time nikienda kuwatch game ya Morocco, back pass, double back. Kitu chote inaweza kuuma. Wakikufunga tu bao moja ni hivyo. Hata time tulicheza na FIFA hii week 1, walitofunga moja ikakuwa hatukushika ball tena. Na wamefungwa na Tunisia. Wamepanga kumalizwa. Mimi naona Morocco ikienda nyumbani by the way. wajamaa wanapenda like wote tu. Back 3. Okay, narudi saa hizi. Acha nijisaidia hapa.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match. Boca Juniors against Japan.
Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream. Let's go for 50 likes, guys. Come on.
The goal scorer for Japan after 12 minutes is number 10, Rune Hullit.
Guys, my device is really lagging, man. Tumefunga, but my device is very shit.
The goal scorer for Japan after 22 minutes is number 10, Rune Hullet. Two added minutes have been indicated. The goal scorer for Japan, number 8, Eden Hazard.
Guys, Man U itashinda Champions League. Tuna win quadruple.
Hello everyone. Please turn to the screen for a special appeal for our upcoming fundraising event.
Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream, guys. Msiko hivyo. Okay, I'm going to reset this router. Kuna vile stream itapotea dakika moja alafu irudi, guys. Don't leave the stream. Let me reset the router. Every time nashinda nimereset hii router tu. Inaanza kunisumbua sasa. It will just take 1 minute, guys. Not 1 minute, 30 seconds. Don't leave the stream meanwhile. Hapo. Okay, reboot. Okay, it's back now, guys. Let's continue division. Let's continue now. Okay, let's see ping ikoaje. I want to see the ping. I hope iko sawa saizi. Oh, no difference. Nataka to watch your finals ya FIFA E, ya African Continental Champion qualifiers. Guys, let's go for 50 likes, man. Come on, guys. Okay, let's see our opponent rating. 32 foot. Oh, 2051 ratings. Okay. Yaani Frank yako iko 11 ms. Hii inabidi tu nimecheza, sina option unajua. You see? Sina option. Hmm. Let's go. Okay, guys, let me focus on this match.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's match. Newcastle against Japan.
Take off. Welcome the stream, bro. Welcome. Guys, let's go for 70 likes, man. I did a big mistake there. Double pressing with the defender. Why? Naona nishamtoa out of position already. So if he was onside, he could have scored that goal.
There will be 1 minute at a time. The goal scorer for Newcastle, number 22, Ugo Ekitike. Hello everyone. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. The time to pick out today's lucky numbers. Substitution for Japan, number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Number 10, Ruud Gullit. Coming on the field, number 17, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Guys, like the stream, man. Like the stream. Demonstrate which option is better. Bro, I'm training manual right now, you can see. This is my second week I've been using manual. I'm still learning. So, manual is better. I can say that. Manual is better. And I'm not lying. We need to add one goal now. Thank you for the 50 likes, guys, man.
Substitution for Newcastle, number 7.
Let's go for 70 likes now.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22, Ugo Ekitike. Number 11, Neymar. Number 17, Johan Cruyff. Number 3, Dean Huijsen. Coming on the field, number 6, Kylian Mbappe. Number 15, Luis Suarez. Number 10, Luka Modric. Number 14,
Guys, like the stream, man.
There will be 3 minutes at a time. A special mention to all those amongst us for whom today is their birthday. Please join.
Yeah, that game, Konami wanted me to draw that match, man. Guys, let's go for 170 likes, man. Let's go for 70 likes. 40 people watching. We need 16 likes to reach 70 likes. Avisha Malik, welcome the stream. Imetambua game mgani wewe? Boni Kibet, sijakuelewa hiyo swali. Ama unajitambua? Yes, jitambua mbasi. Let me get a new device. Hii Motorola hiki. Let me get a new device. Oh, when? 50 people watching the stream, guys. Let's go for 70 likes, man. Come on, guys. Game gani mdeadly? Wako wengi mse. There is a lot of good gamers. Mentao, Juninho, John Carter. Who else? Kuna Dennis Bernard, Philip Frank,
And welcome to
Mustafa
today's
Makna.
match. Japan again.
Which other player anawezasema? Hizi ni majina najua. Sasa unawezasema ni wadedi kabisa. Like kuna ile level ile. football goat Ronaldo ama unasema football goat ama goat kwa hii game? Ronaldo is my goat.
Hello everyone. We are glad to announce that our new commemorative strip is now available at our online store. Substitution for Nigeria, number 18, Michael Owen. Coming on the field is number 10, Lionel Messi. 11, Neymar. Number 13, Lionel Messi. Number 20, Luis Suarez. Number 10, Ruud Gullit. Coming on the field, number 22, Jude Bellingham. Number 18, Lamine Yamal. Number 17, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. The goal scorer for Japan after 73 minutes is number 18, Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal.
What a goal! What a beauty! Del Piero. Boom. Hiyo hata naye ataona.
For Japan after 87 minutes is number 17, Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. Alessandro Del Piero. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Guys, Ikafuya goal or Del Piero? Which one was better? Ikafuya goal or Del Piero? Which one was better, guys? Comment. I want to see your answers. I want to see which one. Okay, we are going to watch this one.
Hello everyone.
Golden goal. Tunisia wanafunga.
Local police.
Tunisia wameproceed. Morocco home.
Details of current road closures around
Oh
the
my. Let me pause that goal. We are going to see that goal. Aya, hiyo nayo ni noma. Tunisia wamechapa Morocco home. Morocco wameenda nyumbani. Amesujudu. Look at that goal. Ndio hiyo. Why Maverick could risk your ball? Hii ball ndio imeleta hii. This one Maverick, this one. This pass ndio imefanya ball ikakuja. Ndio hiyo. Ona tu. Look at the goal, guys. Oh. Morocco home. Tunisia are going to the World Cup. Golden goal na game ikaisha hivyo. Abduch, Maverick. Man, hard luck, man. Naelewa hiyo feeling. Navanto wanafurahi, najua asha proceed. It's really painful.
2026 and it'll be
Ikuwe golden
brighter for
goals.
having them
Akuwe
there,
final. Wanaona
CJ.
first leg 2-2, second
Absolutely
leg 2-2.
heartbreak though
This was a golden goal match
for
now.
Morocco. You
Tunisia
can see
proceed
the
to
Tunisian
finals. Finals
staff
will be
members, the
between
national team, the
Egypt and
families getting
Tunisia.
behind
Both of them will proceed, but
their
there's a
duo
trophy
as
for being
all Morocco can
like
do,
champion.
their home nation. You
Ah,
sit
sure,
back
Nadia
and
shall
watch the
proceed.
celebrations of their opponents. It took all 3 games, and Morocco will feel like it was a series, it was a semi-final of
Egypt
what
got
could have
better,
been. They're in front after the first game. They park the bus. It goes to a second where they concede a late goal, 80 in the mid-80s, I believe, 85th minute perhaps. And then Tunisia, with that momentum, into a golden goal scenario. They get the job done. Full credit to them.
I mean, Tunisia have had representatives from their nation here the whole time. When I was upstairs watching you and Abdelaziz cast, every time they'd score, they'd have
I can understand that.
people here cheering for them. I don't know if they're parents or if they're from the association or what, but a tremendously supported duo, a fantastically supported team. And they have fought with everything to be here. The Moroccan players, nothing they can do now. They'll have to grow from this. Face down the Giants of Morocco, the group leaders, as you say, and play some of their best.
It is
even
really
some of their
painful.
most combative people. It wasn't beautiful at times, that
Oh,
semi-final.
Okay,
You
this
know,
guy will
I think
show
there's been
something.
higher quality matchups, but
Yaani na switch
sometimes-
hivi na napata neno anafunga. Eh. Ile ilikuwa uchungu sana. Del Piero. Mafurahi dada. No. Au Morocco man, walikuwa wanacheza haram sana. Sikuwa na enjoy. Like at least Egypt nini Tunisia wanaenda. Like I'm really happy for Tunisia. Wamejituma sana. Okay, now guys, finals ikianza tutawatch. Meanwhile, let's go to division. Let's continue. Let's see how many points we get for this one. Why is it loading like this, man? By the way, why is it loading like this, guys? What could be the problem? Wow, eh? You lost wah. Frank, unaona ningepata you lost. Ningezima stream tu. Nipigie mama wa wifi kwanza. Ningemlecture msee. Mwambie kuja cheza upate hiyo points. Kuja cheza upate hiyo plus 40.
Everyone, and welcome to today's match. There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Harold, welcome the stream. This guy, he should leave the match, man. Come on, bro. Leave, leave,
Those
leave,
of you
leave.
making their way home on public transportation today, please watch the screen for train departure times for all local major stations. The goal scorer for Japan after 52 minutes is number 10, Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. Ruud Gullit. After 17 minutes is number 23, Gabriel Batistuta. Substitution on the field, number 5, Thiago Alcantara. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Jude Bellingham. Substitution on the field, number 20, Luis Suarez. Coming on the field is number 8, Wayne Rooney. Substitution on the field, number 7, Steven Gerrard. turn your attention to the screen for the latest travel information from stations around the stadium.
Harold, are you in the chat? My coach wants to coach you. He said you should hire him. He will teach you how to play like me. He's a good coach. Just sign him. He's a very good coach. He will coach you well. Look at the squad we are facing. Wow, it's going to be a tough day. 2 destroyers and 1 box to box. But bro, he knows how to speak English. He knows how to speak English. B1.
Hello everyone, and welcome to today's match. will be 1 minute at a time.
Heron, he said, you text me on my IG, then I will give you his IG.
Hello, everyone.
So, Heron,
This is the moment
text me on
you've
Instagram,
all been
bro.
waiting for. The
Yeah,
time
go
to pick out
text my
today's
Instagram,
lucky numbers.
then I will give you his Instagram. He will coach you 1 full week and you'll be a good player.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 21, Ousmane Dembele. Coming on the field is number 23, Romario. The goal scored for Japan after 66 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Japan, number 10, Ruud Gullit. Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Number 8, Eden Hazard. Number 13, Lionel Messi. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 17, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 11, Neymar. Number 22, Jude Bellingham. Number 5, Clarence Seedorf. The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 76 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Kisima Koulibaly, welcome to the stream, bro. Guys, let's go for 100 likes, man.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Simiyu Milton, welcome to the stream. Kwani FIFA hii haianzi? Simiyu Milton, thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for that. Guys, support the stream by liking the stream, sharing the stream to your friends, taking membership, sending super chats. Pia wale support na M-Pesa number. M-Pesa number iko this side coverly. Any kind of support will be appreciated, man. Pia wale kuweka any amount will be appreciated, guys, man. Are you going to end the... No, bro, I'm still here for the next almost 2 hours. I'm still here for 2 hours, bro. Let's continue. Guys, let's go for 100 likes, man. Who's this guy? A boy from Kenya. Bro, I'm still streaming. Don't worry. Rank 1. Champion. Last 16. Zakaria. Whew. Shadow Kwe ako rank ngapi? Ndio hii yake hapa 31 27 31. Ameenda kwenda kweli. Let's see his squad. Okay, let's continue now. Ama ngoja ni confirm kama FIFA imeanza. Ndio inaanza. Okay. We are going to watch this, then I will continue. Finals. Ama aje guys, si ndio? Top 1. Yes, that's my target, bro. That's my guys. Like the stream, man. Like the stream, guys. Come on. Let's see. Rank 10, man. Only have to pia. Bro, I have a question. Okay, ask, bro. Boy, load, by the way. Why is it loading, guys? Yeah, you can reach, bro. You can reach. Bro, it sometimes squad does not matter, but you can reach, bro. If you believe in yourself, you will reach. Okay, guys, we are going to watch FIFA finals, then we continue streaming division. I don't want to rush this thing. Let's watch this thing. We are going to watch this match, guys. Then I will continue division after this match.
Lifting
This is a
that
final.
trophy.
Yes, well, it's been a long day. The time locally is currently 5 to 10. So our players are going to have to give everything they have got if they are to lift that trophy. I mean, they've already achieved so much just by being here, just by qualifying for this. And they qualified in very different ways. Egypt, they finished with a flourish. They scored 4 goals or 3 goals in the last 10 minutes or so. Whereas for Tunisia, it was a nervy, nail-biting finish in the golden goal.
Oh yes, it was really tight games for both teams, but Egypt managed to beat Nigeria, let's say in a style way, because they actually didn't give Nigeria a chance to even breathe in that game. On the other hand, Tunisia barely made it against Morocco. It was a golden goal which decided everything. But at the end of the day, both of these nations totally deserve to be with us in the final and of course to qualify to the FIFA World Cup finals later this year.
That is absolutely
a game.
true. And you can see there as well, Abdulaziz, that it was two teams that didn't jump straight through to the semi-finals that made it through. Morocco got the bye before losing to Tunisia in the semis, and Nigeria got the bye before losing to Egypt in the semis. So they've built on their momentum. They've carried on going throughout this day in this wonderful, quite unique arena that we're in right now.
Mm.
Sacred Heart Cathedral here in Casablanca. What a wonderful place. We're here to enjoy some esports. 3 days of esports here, starting off with mobile here, going into the grand finals, and then console tomorrow before Rocket League takes the stage on Saturday, which I cannot wait for as well. So hopefully you guys will be joining us for all of those, and hopefully you've been enjoying today. And I do want to see in the chat on FIFA.gg, on YouTube, and on Twitch who you think is going to take this one, because I'm sure that people watching are going to be plenty from these two countries that are going to be supporting their team and their country.
Definitely, especially the Arab countries, they love, and each nation of them, they love the atmosphere, the football vibe, and all of that. So this is now a very good chance for this team on the screen, Tunisia, to win the first ever FIFA A Continental Championship here in Africa. But on the other hand, we have Egypt, who played, let's say, in a very cautious way, especially from the very beginning of this tournament, but they blow it all up in that that semi-final, yes, against one of the greatest teams in Africa, whether when it comes to real football or virtual football, which is Nigeria.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about real football, and of course, I think of Egypt in the Africa Cup of Nations, 7 times winners, I believe, one of the probably most successful international teams of all time, against Tunisia, a much smaller country historically in football, and they'll be looking to bring their own country some pride as well.
Yes, they did actually win the African Cup of Nations, probably once, if I'm not mistaken, and it was 2004. But now it's totally different story. This will be the tournament that both of these two teams want to achieve and want to win. What a way to qualify to the World Cup, being the champion of your continent.
And the fact they've already qualified both these teams, it's not a case of winner takes all, they're only sending one. So they can afford to enjoy themselves. They can afford to get used to the feeling of a final, of knockout competition. Do you think they're going to be playing with some freedom here? Because ultimately, you don't have to play cagey and defensive because you've already got the real top prize, which is making it through to the finals. Can they have some fun and try and win that trophy along the way?
That's a good question, Cole, because yes, you did win the most important game in the semifinals, which is great. But now you have, if you want to cement your name in the history of the box, let's say forever, now is the time, because people will never remember if you qualify to the World Cup or if you win the whole thing.
It's a fantastic point. Players at this level of competition, they care about legacy. They want to be, remember, they want to have their names etched on this wonderful trophy. And they, of course, want to be the champions of Africa. They can worry about the FIFA E World Cup 2026 when that begins. Right now, if they turn to their side, they will see their opponents next to them, and they'll be looking to take them down. And Tunisia have earned the right to try and do that against Egypt in this grand final. It has been an exhausting day. It's been a long old day. All the way back in the Nations League, it's been a long competition. It all leads to this, and they must be exhausted. Were you exhausted at this stage in matches when you used to play?
Oh yes, definitely, but it's all worth it when I achieve my main goal, which is qualifying to the World Cup, or why not winning the whole thing. I remember back in the days, I had a tournament in Saudi Arabia, and that tournament qualified me to the World Cup. It was in China. So the qualifiers took place on that day from 3 p.m. until 3 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I won that spot to the World Cup, and I remember when I went back to my home, I was trying to sleep, but I couldn't because my mind was very busy until like 9 a.m. or 10
Oh
a.m.
my goodness. You must
Yes.
have been probably medically exhausted.
Indeed, but it's all worth it because I achieved my goal.
You did.
Yes.
You did.
Yes.
World champion 2015 Abdelaziz, if anybody isn't sure who they're listening to right now. I'm Cole as well. I am not a world champion in anything, but I certainly have watched
Probably
plenty of
one.
grand finals, and
One
Bro, will you
of
play
the
for
most
Kenya?
beautiful
Next year, inshallah.
voices. You know, I have
Thank you.
just I have just heard the Egyptian teams that who will play in the Rocket League, and they want to take a picture with you and CJ call. Yes, so please let's make it happen.
yes, no, I will definitely make that happen. But right now, we've got Tunisia versus Egypt. I was scrambling back to see how these guys got on against each other in the group stages earlier on, and it was a 1-1 draw between the two of them. It was round 2, so many hours ago right now, so nothing to separate them up to this point. And early doors in this grand final, the same set of two as we saw in the semis. It's 0-0, and it's Egypt with most of the ball up to now. And there's a lovely tackle there from Vantum. And Vantum, what a team leader he is for his team.
Yes, he is. I mean, we see right now, as you just mentioned, Cole, and that shows the quality of the disc that we have here, because most of what you say is just like very true. But yes, they are like enjoying themselves, and this is a beautiful goal. La Croqueta inside the box, and the finesse to the far post. 1-0 Tunisia.
Well done, them. They take first blood of the finals, and that's what we wanted for this finals. An early goal to get things going. Demon and Ferxes take the lead for Tunisia. And I love seeing them stand up, taking in the applause, soaking up the moment. That's what it's all about here.
Yes, enjoy yourself. I mean, you scored a beautiful goal here, but the coach of Egypt, Mohamed Tani, you have got to do something here. Talk to the players. It is too early, but when you are losing 1-0, it's really hard to come back, especially in a final.
Yeah, I imagine he's saying to them, just stay calm. Don't worry too much. It's a long old game, relatively, in game time at least. Of course, in real life, it flies by, but it's because there's enough time for plenty of chances to be mounted. Egypt just have to remain confident that they can take at least some of them, but that's not a perfect second pass. Looking a little bit shaky so far, the Egyptians. We were saying the main prize has been won, but they cannot allow themselves to take their eyes off that trophy, because if they see their opponents lifting it, they certainly will feel some envy and some frustration and not pushing through to the end as you were able to, Abdelaziz, all those years ago.
Oh, yes, of course. You know, it's all about lifting that trophy. And what a trophy we have. It's one of the most beautiful ones I have seen. Oh, that's a beautiful. Why you didn't go sit there?
I know, I was thinking the same thing as well. Play it through the middle, but they still managed to keep the ball. The shot on the end is blocked, and there was a pass through the middle.
Oh, yes. I mean, oh, this is a beautiful pass from Roberto Carlos. Fake shot. Good defending from Tunisia. I think Tunisia are playing very solid here, you know.
They're blocking out Egypt at every turn right now. They could have doubled their lead with a slightly different decision earlier on. Well, they made the right one this time. That time they did try to go to Demon there on the D of the box. And Phantom can come through to Egypt. And May have just bought his opponents a yellow card. Yeah, I think it is a yellow card there.
I believe so.
Maybe a bit of a wasted one there for Tunisia. Maybe didn't need to go for that one, but Julian Alvarez will be walking a fine line for the rest of this opening game. Mustafa Mana gets the ball over the cross to Vantum. Egypt spreading the play from left to right. And then a sprint forwards to the byline. Lovely play. The cross comes in. Ferks is able to take control of that one for Tunisia, who definitely started this game the better. They could be 2 to the good by 1 or 2 different decisions. This might be the moment, but the ball was to feet rather than through. And another half chance for Tunisia goes begging, but they are looking like the better team at the moment.
Yes, you know, Tunisia are like one of the very best teams where they use the best of Kaka. Kaka with Tunisia is like really, really good. He knows where to stand, how to finish, and sometimes he can also, La Croquette at the edge of the box, and what a finish! The man and only Ruud Gullit here.
Definitely. You were talking about Kaka for Tunisia, but Ruud Gullit, Egypt taking it old school, and they did keep their calm, kept on pushing, and got their equaliser. And as we maybe alluded to at the start of this one, the teams are out here to enjoy themselves, have some fun, and score some stunning eFootball mobile goals.
Oh yes, and what a beautiful goal here! I think it's identical, the same goal that Tunisia scored. La Croqueta at the edge of the box, and then what a shot, what a hit! Ruud Gullit, I mean, a player can win every aerial battle, and even when it comes to short passing, shooting, he is there. That's why so many teams picked him in this tournament.
Well, Egypt get the equaliser. They're pushing to take the lead before the end of half-time. They fancy they can get something to take in with their half-time oranges. Phantom on the wing, tries to force it through. Will the referee give us time to get this thrown? No, he might not need to. Egypt play the ball backwards. You can't do that when the clock is ticking over.
No.
And Egypt are going to have to settle for 1-1, 45 minutes in.
Oh yes, what a half, 2 goals. Tunisia took the lead here, and then Egypt came back. But honestly, it's a great half, very open gameplay. It's like none of these two teams like want to defend and to rely a lot on the long balls. No, they just want to enjoy the game and enjoy their own style.
And they're certainly putting on the style. And now the nerves are starting to hit. Of course, we are only a quarter of the way through this grand finals, because it is an aggregate over 2 matches. So pretty much honours even so far. There might be 1 or 2 changes going into the second half. Maybe nothing too dramatic. I'm sure all players will be relatively happy with what's gone on so far as we look over the shoulder of, I think that was Vantum, see what he's going to be changing. Is it up to one player what changes are made, or is it the coach, or how do they come to these decisions?
That's a good question. Probably one player usually who is going to make the changes. But we see right now that from the screen of Vantum that the team switched to 5 at the back, and that is the main formation that Egypt usually play with.
So Egypt have gone back to basics. They've gone back to what they know best. Maybe not too happy with the experiment from game number 1, where Tunisia, until Egypt scored their equaliser, was certainly on top of things. Mustafa Mana has the ball on that left wing, gets it back after Phantom 1-2. It was almost through there for Egypt, but Tunisia, that ball again. Remember, Tunisia playing at home in the opening game. Mustafa Mana trying to do a little touch here towards Ruud Gullit, who tries to hold a player up and does. I don't think the shot was on in the end, though.
Yeah, he should have taken the shot earlier. But yes, they changed their formation. They are playing with 5 at the back, 2-1-2. So it's like a very counter-attack formation, and this formation is like really suits this kind of gameplay.
Well, get ready to, as the ball is absolutely blasted at a teammate's face. Sorry. It's been a long day. I really enjoyed that. Here's Ronaldinho through the centre. It's Tunisia. Sidestep to the right, and brilliant defending there from Egypt.
Yes, I mean, Egypt are trying to play the way that usually play, which is 5 at the back here, and then rely a lot on the counter-attacks, which is one of their strengths.
Tunisia get the block in front of their own D, and this game beginning to tick into its latter stages. 65 minutes in now. Mustafa Mana turns about heel. He gets that ball to the left back. Nice fake there from Vantum. Not rushing anything, keeping that ball right now. Both players and both teams, should I say, completely neutral with regards to attack or defence. Apart from that Egyptian change in the formation, and that is why they do have that centre-back so deep. Phantom goes out wide. Egypt looking to use the wings a little bit more, but it's a poor
Yeah.
pass straight to Demon, and maybe the exhaustion is showing.
Yeah, I think Egypt needs to keep the ball a little bit in the opponent's half, which is Tunisia. And on the other side, Tunisia, they need to play a little more to the camp, which is Kaka. But now I think they subbed him to Zico.
Let's see if it works out for Tunisia. I'd say they're playing a bit central as well, Tunisia. Not quite using the wings enough when Egypt have got plenty of men back with that 5 at the back formation. Look at them, the 3 centre-backs, all of them there, and you're trying to break through that wall. It's just not going to happen. There's always going to be someone else to get the block.
Yeah, and it's like they do the same all over again. You know, sometimes if it's not working, just to change something. And now we have a very good chance for, but really nice slide tackle here.
That was a risky slide tackle. There's a world where the Tunisia attacker hops over the defender there. I think it was Eden Hazard, was it? Who
Yes.
was back?
Yes.
He
You are
did
right.
well in his defensive duties. And this might
Oh.
well be the change. I think Tunisia have finally realised that you can't play through the middle when your opponent has got so many defenders back.
That's really good point. Yes, because every time you see the libero, which is the one in the middle of the defense of Egypt, is always going directly to one of the strikers or sometimes to the camp, which makes it really hard to break the defense of Egypt. Egypt, when they change the formation, we see like more of them, but not enough in the opponent's half. They need to keep the ball a little bit in the opponent's half and try to create something.
Well, you can see Vantum there for Egypt, expressive as ever, always happy to talk. After he qualified earlier, he came up to us in the casting booth and shook our hands, and we were more than happy to say hello to him and congratulate him for a fantastic win
Yeah,
against Nigeria in the semi-finals.
yeah. Muhammad Tani is a good content creator
Definitely.
and also a coach, and he took Egypt all the way to the World Cup.
14.
Incredibly impressive run from all of these coaches. 82 minutes in. Tunisia have a throw on the left wing. That's a good one to Ferxes. It's not quite going to be a good enough pass into the centre. And now we've got Egypt running through with space to play over for the first time in a while. But a great block there from Demon. His pass is weak, though. And it looks like we're building up to maybe one more big chance. I cannot tell you who it's going to drop for because this grand finals, as we'd always want, has been so close.
Yes, I think it's all about one more goal, and then we will. Oh, wow, wow. If he went in from here, it would be like an amazing goal. But yes, we have a long pass here. Okay. So the first leg ended 1-1. It's really difficult. They know, the players themselves. I mean, we see them talking, discussing. They know it's not easy. They know they need one more goal, even though both of teams are playing really well in terms of attack and also in terms of defending.
To me, the first half belonged to Tunisia, but as soon as Egypt changed to that 5 at the back, Tunisia just couldn't find a way to deal with it. They didn't change their approach enough.
Exactly, because you have like 5 at the back, and then you have 2 CMs, like blocking everything. It's really hard for Tunisia to break. But as you just mentioned, when you attack from the midland, it's not working just to try the wing, because it should always be free.
You can't defend everything. You can never block all approaches. And that's what I'm sure we'll see in this second game. They're looking a little bit nervy now. Well, there were some smiles at the start of game number 1. As we get closer, the desperation to get your hands on that trophy will only increase. And the thought of not winning it is, frankly, unthinkable for these players. Tunisia and Egypt, absolutely deadlocked. That's now 2 full matches they've had and 2 sets of 1-1. Whoever wins this one, I think they're going to have to run it incredibly close because I can't see either team pulling away in this deciding game.
No, not at all. And you know what? I think now whoever score will definitely be very close to win the whole thing.
1-0, very likely.
It could be.
Yeah,
could be.
We'll have to see. Changes are being made, as we'd expect, in between these two games.
Yeah.
Definitely some tweaks to look at. Tactically, we talked a lot about Egypt's changes in tactics. What about Tunisia? What could they tweak, maybe formation-wise, to try and break through this stubborn Egyptian defense a bit more?
That's a good question. Yeah, Tunisia need to do two things. One is to change their gameplay style from attacking from the middle to go a little bit more to the wing. And the second thing, when they do not have the ball, they need to close the middle because that's the strength of Egypt. Egypt will always go through the middle because they have like three players, central attacking midfielder, and two strikers. If you just block them, it will be really hard for Egypt to break down.
Well, if Abdelaziz was the coach, I'm sure that's what he'd be saying. We'll see if Tunisia's team behind the players agree, or if we'll see something completely different. We'll have to wait and find out as game 2 loads up. If you were nervous before, if you were from either Egypt or Tunisia, I'm sure you're now even more nervous, quaking in your boots watching this and biting your fingernails. It's almost harder to watch than it is to play at times like this.
Oh yes, I mean it's really really hard, and it's only one game, and then you can lift that trophy. I mean, all of these guys, they have been here like us from 12 p.m.
Mhm.
So to finish this day with a trophy, oh, that would be really nice.
It would be really, really nice indeed. I'm not sure if we've got any confetti here today, but you can certainly imagine it coming down in this beautiful, and we've mentioned it pretty much every game, but I'm going to mention it again. This just stunning location
It is.
for a tournament unlike anything I've ever seen. It's an honor to have my voice booming out in here, and
Yeah.
I'm sure the same for you, Abdelaziz. So
Yes. See,
thank
I
you
mean,
for putting this on.
Cole has been commentating for years and years, so I have been like everywhere almost. But this place is like spectacular, special,
Yes.
and it's beautiful indeed.
It is a wonderful show that's being put on, and all we have yet to do for eFootball Mobile is crown our final winner. The game is loading up, the players are getting themselves ready, and how much of this comes down to ability, and how much comes down to energy, and how much comes down to belief in this final game?
Oh, I mean, of course, it's the mental side is really important now because when you play against an opponent like, let's say, Egypt, you have got to be confident about your style, and also you need to believe that you can get something here, because if you manage to score that goal, it will be much easier for you. But we have a kick-off here, and Ruud Gullit, what a goal right from the kick-off goal.
Yeah, a brilliant kickoff that was. Egypt at home get the ball to Ruud Gullit, and once again they take the lead. And in this potential final game, an entire day of eFootball Mobile will come down to 90 in-game minutes, and right at the start of them, Egypt get their noses back in front. Now, this did happen before. Tunisia have come back before. They equalized late in the previous round to even get to this point. And they're going to have to do it again, because you cannot give Ruud Gullit that much space, even first thing in a game.
Exactly. No, you can't. You know, a player who is like probably the best in the air. But yeah, I mean, that was very direct, very quick, right from the kickoff from Egypt. And I just mentioned that you need to close the middle because Egypt are so dangerous there.
Oh, here we go, though. Tunisia trying to
Kaka.
respond straight away. Demon turns a couple of them, and a defender got a foot in, an all-important touch. It was your man, Kaka, and he maybe is the key for Tunisia getting back into this one.
Oh, believe me, he's like one of the most elegant players to watch. He's so good in this game. And he was like the best player for Tunisia in this tournament so far.
Slightly awkward goalkeeping. Getting that ball away will allow Egypt to surge forward again on the right wing. There's movement in the box. Ruud Gullit, of course, always looking for that ball to land on that beautiful long-haired head of his. But in the end, Egypt opt to go back to their goalkeeper.
What?
Not fully defending. Demon's getting in there, and it's very awkward there from Egypt, but they've managed to get it away through the left wing. Suddenly they're pushing forwards until Demon nabs the ball and half loses it. This should be safe enough, though, for Ferkses. So, slightly awkward. So
no,
awkward.
you can't
Phantom's
do
in.
that.
It might go in eventually. Gullit is there. Almost a disaster for Tunisia.
Oh, wow. I mean, Tunisia, what are you doing here? You cannot give the ball very cheaply like that, you know, because Tunisia will definitely you will definitely concede the second one. And once it happens, I think it's over.
eFootball Mobile, a game of mistakes. It's too fast-paced to be played to perfection. You have to minimize your errors, and Tunisia made a huge one just there. Will the fact they got away with it be enough to surge them on in this finals? Not yet, because right now it's Egypt coming forwards again. The central defender did great work. And now Tunisia can come forward with Ronaldinho, and they've barely had any chances at all so far. And when the last pass is coming in, it's never quite good enough for Tunisia.
No, not at all. And that's the good thing for Egypt, because until now, Tunisia didn't find themselves in this game. Right after that first goal, everything changed from Tunisia. They stopped creating chances. They stopped attacking Egypt. They did not do much in this game.
As of now, it seems that this one is getting away from Tunisia, but they're going to have to keep on coming. The ball over the top is by the defender. It's a great header back, actually, from Mustafa Mana to the goalkeeper, Vantum, who can send it long and see what happens up there, into the mixer, as they say. It's going to come straight back at them, though. Tunisia have the ball on the right, a twist and a turn in front of the box towards Kaka. He's the player they want to get on the ball as often as possible, the number 10. But Egypt aren't falling for it, and Tunisia continue to play through the centre, and I just don't think that's working.
No, not at all. You need to change something. You need to change probably the formation, because it is not working for you, Tunisia, so far. And Egypt are like playing really comfortable here. You know, they can create a chance whenever they want. They can keep the ball however they want. And yes, it's 1 or 2-1 for Egypt so far. Only 45 minutes in game time left to be the new champions.
Yeah, well, we say often, Abdelaziz, how quick eFootball Mobile goes by, but when you're 45 minutes away from lifting a trophy and there's one goal in it, it won't feel like a sprint for Egypt. This next 45 minutes will feel like an absolute age as they try to hold on.
Oh, yes, that's a good way to look at it. And we see the coach now, the team, they are discussing, they are happy, they are like very, in a very good shape. They have just won their spot at the FIFA World Cup finals. They are only 1/2 away from winning it all, and this will be another
step.
Yes.
Yeah, another achievement for them. But the hardest achievement of all is getting over the finish line in a tournament. They look relaxed enough, but I can guarantee you all there are some nerves right there in that camp. They're trying to talk things through. Feels like the more they talk, the less they have to focus on what's going on. But Tunisia, they remain in full focus. And you're suggesting a formation change for Tunisia at halftime?
Yes, because it's not working, you know. As a team, you have got to need to have two, let's say, two plans, plan A and plan B. So if the first one is not working, it's just to change, do some tactical changes, use some fresh legs, but never stick to the same tactics, same formation, because that is just not helping.
All we can do is wait and see. If you are watching on right now, and you're from Tunisia, then your players need your support in the chat. Same for Egypt as well. So make sure those are absolutely bubbling and buzzing. I love watching these back and seeing the crowd and the chat interact as well. Even if they bicker, even if they're, in a friendly way, that's okay. But just make sure you're keeping it busy. As we head, Abdelaziz, into potentially the final 45 in-game minutes of FIFA eMobile Continental Championships for Africa.
Yes, only 45 minutes left until we know who win this championship. But Cole, who do you think is going to do it here?
I'm not sure. I never find myself able to count Tunisia out. They've had a comeback in the last game, well, a late comeback in their last matchup, and then that their first half equaliser against Egypt as well. But it's Egypt on the attack from the off. Vantum has that ball, tries to feed it through to Mustafa. Not quite able to. They get the ball back. This time, Mustafa Mana does get the ball. Big tackle there from Demon. Egypt, a few jabs, but nothing too devastating. Tunisia now try and wait for these through balls. Demon holds the ball up. Here is Kaka. Gets it back with the 1-2. He's back again. Oh, beautiful play from Tunisia!
Amazing.
What a comeback it is! They
What a
played
goal.
through the centre, and
What a good goal.
finally
One.
it paid off.
You believed in them, Cole. You
But
knew
Moja
that they
pressed,
can do something
but
here.
that was a good goal.
Yes, Tunisia played really well. They
Wezi-
started to
wezi
play
tu
so
watu
quick
pressing
passes.
wanaenda
1-2.
Saudi Arabia.
And look at that beautiful player, that elegant player, Ricardo Kaka.
Julian Alvarez.
And that brings us
Look, 1,
parity now.
2, 3. Oh, that's beautiful. That's tiki-taka. That's...
It was the change of pace, right? They've been playing through the centre, and we've been saying plan A won't work, but it will when they change the pace like that. So often, they get the ball to the man, to the number 10, and he waits for the run. That time, the run was already happening.
Exactly.
They're able to break through
exactly
those
that.
lines.
Wait, I think Egypt are trying to change something. And now it's like a game of the coaches.
Yes.
Yeah, so each coach has like something to do, and the other one will counter attack and stuff like that. But it's beautiful because yes, we have the players are playing, but also the coach are coaching.
See that equaliser there.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at the
yeah,
reaction.
yeah. He knows it. He knows it's a beautiful goal. It's one of the best goals in this tournament. But still, again, wow. I mean, we have a game in our hands here.
Yeah, we do. They just can't stop drawing 1-1. What I would say is that, as far as I know, Egypt has scored every time among those 1-1s. I don't know what happened in Game 2. That was a while ago. But, when I say Game 2, I mean Game 2 of the round robin. But, if you score first, if this one goes to a golden goal, there's no chance to equalise. So Tunisia have to be a little bit wary that they're letting Egypt go in every single time and get that first goal, because it will be all important going on. We say subs for Egypt. What do you make of these? You can see them in that top left. Ruud Gullit, I believe, taken off
Oh, Ruud
for Van Nistelrooy.
What a player in his prime, Cole. Huh?
Definitely. And Mbappe comes off as well, so some big changes on the left. We've got Vantum here. He puts the ball in the centre, or tries to. Demon blocks him. And Egypt have a chance on the corner to go straight back ahead.
Oh, yes, because they have like very good players in the air. And also, they are really good when it comes to set pieces, corners, and stuff like that.
Mustafa Mana stands over this. What we haven't really seen from Africa is the flick-on corner. We've seen lots of balls into the box. Asia really favoured that flick-on. Africa, it tends to come into the mixer and see what the attackers can do. Nothing on that occasion. Tunisia get it away, and for a second, it looked like Ferkses was in. Demon tries to tackle Mustafa Mana, but the ball is forced all the way back to the goalkeeper. So we'll see what Buffon can get going. It's a chip ball to the left back, into the centre. Egypt playing through the middle now, trying to play Tunisia at their own game, but it's more lofted, it's more long ball. And they're playing plenty of balls in the air right now, not keeping it on the floor, Egypt.
Yeah, because they know that they don't want to leave gaps behind. And by playing the long balls, you keep the whole team at the back, which is much better for both of the teams. But we have a chance here with Zico. Is that a goal? Oh,
Whoa!
that was very close.
It was a lovely ball over the top. The goalkeeper had to stand up right there. Buffon read the shot, and then the defending at the back post was heroic and brave. And Tunisia let a big chance, a rare chance, go begging.
Oh, Tunisia are looking very dangerous here, you know? They know that if they score here, I think it's over.
I would agree. I can't see there being more than one goal left in this game. It would be a grandstand finish if that was to happen. And they're going to have to try and get that missed chance out of their mind straight away as more changes come in. I feel like, tactically, these players have laid all their cards on the table. It's just about buying that time before going into it. There may be one more tweak for Tunisia. Hector David's coming off. Here comes the corner. Henderson coming on, slightly more defensive right now for Tunisia, but they will shoot from the corner, nearly at the near post. They got it. Ferkses gets the ball again from the corner. The taker tries to put it back in. Where's this one spiraling off to? It's going to be Ferkses, who almost slotted home. Will shoot from the corner, nearly at the near post. They got it. Ferkses gets the ball again from the corner. The taker tries to put it back in. Where's this one spiraling off to? It's going to be Ferkses, who almost slotted home Lampard.
And they are really close to that winning goal.
They'll keep on going. 10 more in-game minutes left. Egypt have the ball down the middle. There's a sprint from Vantum going on, and he does get the ball into his feet. Instant
Yes,
pass
he's
back.
through.
He's through. He is through. Demon gets that touch towards his teammate. Just about. It was good defending. A great read from Tunisia there.
Oh yes, it was. But now Egypt have a player which is Rafael Leao. He is very quick, very strong as well, and he can do something here. Only 3 minutes in game time left.
This one will be going right down to the wire one way or another. Ball played into the center. Egypt think this is their chance. The 90th minute ticks over. The ball over the top. Can it be found? Yes, it can. And Egypt have got themselves a corner.
Okay.
I'd love to see a near post flick on. We haven't seen that at all here in Africa. I'm sure of it.
Oh yes, that would be very good because it happened before. We saw that in Asia, in Malaysia. Many teams scored from the corners.
It wasn't a bad corner at all. It was dangerous. But Tunisia have the ball. Forward they surge. So many players. Demon supporting Ferkses. Demon wants to make the run through. It's into the middle. Here is Demon. He goes back to Ferkses on the left, but the pass back leaves a lot to be desired. The referee calls time. And shock, horror. We are going to another golden goal. Scorer of the next goal, Abdelaziz, will take this entire tournament.
Oh wow. Wow. I mean, this game is crazy because we saw Tunisia took the lead. Egypt came back and they managed to score the second one. But later, Tunisia came back and they were very close to score that winning goal. We have now the golden goal. It could go either way.
It definitely could, but we have seen Egypt taking the lead in both of these games in the grand finals. It's a lovely little shuffle there. Wait a minute, no, I'm wrong. Tunisia scored first in the first game, and Egypt equalised. Okay, so maybe isn't quite as written in the stars that Egypt will score first in this one. It was Egypt who got that equaliser with Ruud Gullit in game number 1. So each team has scored first in the 2 games, making it even harder to decide who's going to score next in this one.
Oh yes, and that's beautiful goal. One touch football from Tunisia. It shows the quality of these players. It shows the connection and the chemistry that the Tunisian players have. And they showed that throughout this tournament. They were the only team that you think will go far in this tournament. And they did.
Definitely. They
Yes.
just have something about them. It's that never say die attitude. Egypt had the lead for a long time in that second game before being pipped back by Tunisia, who just refused to bow down to anyone. It's been such an impressive performance from them, playing above themselves and absolutely loving the big stage here at the FIFA E Continental Championship for Africa. It all comes down to the deciding goal. I don't think in any esport there's anything more you can ask for than a decider, winner takes all, next goal takes all moment.
Oh yes, I mean it's the moment that we all been waiting for. It's just one goal now. If one of these two teams manage to score, the game will end and we will see the new champion. But the question here, how you are going to score that goal? Through the wing, from the middle, using Kaka, Zico, Ruud Gullit for Egypt. That's what we will see right now.
Yeah, keep an eye on those players that Abdelaziz just mentioned. They may well be the key to winning this tournament. It's a huge, huge moment in these players' careers. They will all be on the plane to the FIFA E World Cup Finals 2026. So they already are going to have that honour. But how good will it feel to go there off the back of being the champion of Africa?
Oh, I mean, that would be a dream come true for those two nations. And also to go to the World Cup being the champion of your continent, it will give you a huge boost. And this is something that each team is looking forward to.
Definitely. Well, Tunisia are currently 12th in the world. They finished 3rd in the Nations League qualifying. So they're used to battling at the top here in Africa. Meanwhile, Egypt, they've of course got history, you know. They were top 4 FIFA eMobile 2025. So they're looking to right the wrongs of going out in the semi-final last time around where they lost 5-4 to Brazil. It was Vantum himself playing 1v1. So he's used to coming close and coming short by a goal.
Oh, he was so close that day to make it all the way to the finals. and he still tell me about that, and that's what drives him, to be here. And the good thing about that is he knows that he can be there again, and why not this time reach the final and win it all, probably.
Well, right now the players are choosing their teams and settling on their formations. I imagine we'll see Tunisia continue to try and play through the middle. Egypt seem to be blocking it out most times, but we've seen when Tunisia are able to increase the pace of their attack, they can still be devastating, even if there are multiple centre-backs.
Oh yes, I mean Tunisia are like really good team, when they are focused, when they know what to do in that very special moment, they always come back. They can score, and they did that against Morocco just in the previous game. Now they have another chance. It's like Tunisia are like they play much better when it comes to golden goal.
Yeah, it's a different world. It's an entirely different beast. And yeah, as you say, they're just the back of a golden goal with the home team as well, Morocco. So that was a little bit of extra pressure. And of course, that golden goal had the pressure of the scorer of it would get you the all-important ticket to the FIFA E World Cup Finals
wow.
2026. So that was, that was probably the biggest moment. But now they're getting for something different, something glorious, something wonderful, something that very few players, very few people ever get to achieve, and that is being the champion of your continent. A huge honor, and only one of these two teams can make it.
Oh yes, I mean to be crowned a champion, this is something huge, and to be here in your own continent, this is something another achievement that each team would love to achieve. But now we have only one match. It's not even one match, it's one goal to decide these two teams.
Well, it might be a match. It might go all the way at 0-0. Then we might have extra time, and then we might have penalties as
Oh,
well.
I love penalties. I love penalties. Even though to see only, but to play.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Advance.
I'm sure we'll see many penalties down the centre.
Guys,
if
we are
it does
waiting
come
for
down to
golden
it,
goal.
because that has
Golden goal
been,
match. I
What
think
is the
we'll be
name
back
of
in
this
5
one?
minutes.
Oh, the Penenka, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, the Penenka. I hope to see some of those if we do have a penalty. The winning penalty, the Penenka, and then the shush celebration. That's the absolute classic thing to do. But that's a long way away. That's 90 in-game minutes. And we're yet to even, of course, start yet. So the players, I'm sure, I'm hoping, aren't thinking too much about the types of penalties that they'll be doing. Hopefully right now they've got their eyes on the prize, choosing their team, making their setups, and maybe we're going to see a team do something that will surprise the opponents here. Maybe a complete change of formation, maybe a wild card player that the opponents aren't used to seeing so much, perhaps.
Why not? If you have something to surprise your opponent, do it now, because you will definitely surprise your opponent. We saw Egypt in the second in the first game actually. They scored through the kickoff where they surprised their opponent so quickly, build up 1, 2, 3, and then cross to Ruth Khulit. They scored. So it's always good to surprise your opponent and to be smart when to do that and how to do it.
So many potential tactical options these teams can make. They can either play as defensively as possible to ensure they don't concede in the golden goal, or they can go all out. They can say, do you know what, let's do this. We've definitely got the ability to play through your defense. We can score a goal here. We can take this win. We can earn this trophy right here, right now, with one strike of the boot. But all of that remains to be seen. All we can do is be excited and watch. And really, there's nothing better in eFootball than moments like this, Abdelaziz. This surely is what it's all about.
Oh, indeed, of course. That's why we love football, because of those moments. We have ups, we have downs. Tension, pressure, whatever you want to call it. But that's the beauty of this game, whether if it is virtual or definitely in reality.
Well, this is the reality. Next goal will win the FIFA E Continental Championship 2026, hosted here in beautiful Casablanca, brought to you by the Moroccan Royal Football Federation and Moroccan Royal Electronic Games Federation. So thank you to them for putting on this wonderful tournament.
Indeed.
Egypt currently have the ball, and they are desperate for just one more goal, Abdelaziz, but now come forward, Tunisia. It's Ferks through to Demon nearly. And now every time there's a through ball, the tension fills the air.
Oh, yes. It's just one goal. We have Kylian Mbappe. Oh, what a shot. Okay, try to go to the first post and then just pass it to the player behind you. I think we saw that a lot in Malaysia.
Well, we'll see if that's what they go for from the corner. You can see the coach there saying what Mbappe was trying to do. He certainly got the shape on it, but Buffon found that one simple enough. There's currently no players in the box for Egypt. Oh, here they are. They all arrive as one. Arsenal style. They've been practicing the set pieces.
Okay, Ruud Gullit at the
Yeah,
first
I'm
post.
thinking the same thing. Ruud Gullit's thinking about it. Demon's trying to cover that. It is at the near post. It's Gullit!
Wow.
And I think a combination of the goalkeeper and the near post kept that one out. The first real attempt, actually the second real attempt now, both go to Egypt.
Oh yes, Egypt are looking really strong here. They know it's about one goal. Edgar Davids here. Still the same mistakes they keep doing over and over again, Tunisia.
Well, they won't be able to too many more times you'd expect because eventually Egypt will punish them. It won't, however, be through this attack. Demon has the ball in the centre. Who does he have in front of him? Plays it to the right, gets it back. Lovely 1-2, and now
Oh.
they're through. This can be the moment for Tunisia, looking to wrap up the entire tournament into the box. The defender was there again. It was one pass too many, and forward come Egypt. Mustafa Mana gets the ball towards Bantam. 1-2, lovely play. Ruud Gullit involved in the centre. Is that Mbappe? He's tackled. And Tunisia now take their turn.
You feel that both of these two teams,
Oh,
they are like rushing things and panicking a lot in this 26 minutes. But I think Egypt, they can do something also. They can really do something here.
well, we've got Hector Davids now on the right wing. Tries to feed it through, but it's closed down. But that's a great tackle in the centre. And for a second, it seemed that Tunisia would finally have a little bit of space to play with Egypt. Made sure to get the early block in. Now Egypt play down the right wing towards Ruud Gullit, the danger man. How fitting would it be if he was the player to win this tournament? Mustafa Mana has it on the edge of the Tunisia box, plays it into the centre. Oh, lovely turn, but what a read defensively. That is from Ferkses.
Oh yes, I mean, Tunisia are like one of the best teams when it comes to defense, and that's really good of them. Another, no. Tunisia created absolutely nothing in this 40-minute in-game time. On the other hand, we saw a lot of chances from Egypt, but you know, it's just a matter of one goal. It could go to either way. I mean, it's really a tough situation. You know, they know themselves. That's why they are discussing. They are talking. They know they need to find solutions here.
Egypt have asked all the questions so far, but up to this point, Tunisia have one way or another had most of the answers. Egypt will be desperate to get hold of this ball, but it is Tunisia's throw-in, and the taker gets it back. Lovely switch of play. Tunisia finally using those wings. Playing on the right now. They try and go in the centre where once again Egypt were just waiting for the ball. Now Egypt can break. Away from home, of course, don't forget. Here is Gullit. Wants to feed that one through to Mbappe. But it's cleared and balls through in the centre. Just don't seem to be leaving much of a mark right now on either of these two defences.
Oh wow, what a game! Well, if everything keeps going that way, I think it will be really difficult, and we may go to the penalty kicks for the first time ever in this tournament.
Yeah, we didn't see any penalty kicks in Asia. I don't think there were any in Brazil either in the South American qualifiers. So this would be something new. It's pretty rare to see no goals, especially in mobile, across 90 minutes and then 15 minutes each way of extra time. But of course it can happen, especially when it does seem, I agree with you, Abdulaziz, that players are just rushing in attack a little bit, where previously they'd cut back, previously they'd wait that split second longer or take that touch past the defender. Now they're thinking a chance to shoot, a chance to win this tournament. Quick, get rid of the ball. But you have to keep your composure, even now.
Oh yes, I mean that's what we have seen already so far. Tunisia, they did not create any chance in the first half, but they defended really well, and that's why they plucked everything Egypt were trying to do.
They did defend well. Yeah, there was one moment at the end where Egypt were trying to turn. I'm not sure who it was, but the defending was so good. It was so impressive. Such a good read. And there have been some changes. It was Ferkses who made that defensive block, the one I'm talking about at the end of that half. But we start the second. Marmoush is on, as is Pushkas. Here come Egypt. They've got the ball on the left. It's tackled by Demon. Ferks is the player I was praising for his defense earlier. Sends it long. Great win there from Tunisia. For a second, it looked like it was going to fall to one of their strikers. Didn't in the end, but you can see the two strikers there just waiting, not wasting any energy, watching their teammates defend. So they can try and spring the trap with the counter-attack. And you seem frustrated by that pass, Abdulaziz.
Yeah, because it was very easy and very simple. But still, you know, I think Tunisia are playing really smart here. They are exhausting Egypt by giving them, let's say, a chance and a lot of spaces. But at the end, they tell them, hey, you can stop. This is another chance. Oh, you see how clinical Tunisia are.
Definitely.
They do not reach the opponent's half, which is the Egyptians' half, a lot. But when they do, they make sure that they take the most out of it, you know?
It definitely seems in the second half that Tunisia are the team that are beginning to have the bravery to put their foot on the ball and not rush things forwards. The centre-back has to dodge the referee. They've kept possession for a long time now. And they're holding out, waiting for the movement in front of them. Now they have it in the centre. They've got players asking for the ball. Here's one of them, to Davies. I thought he was going to get the ball a second ago, but still Demon holds. Definite change of approach here from Tunisia. I wonder if this is something from their coach. Keep possession, keep passing it through, wait for the runs. But that means when they do lose it, their players have been gradually approaching the Tunisian goal. The Egyptian goal, should I say. And now they won't have too many defenders. That one squeezed out in the end. They play it to the right wing. Now, Demon sprinting into the centre. With the ball at his feet, into the penalty box. Egypt has to be careful because the shot's coming in. And it's saved. It's another one that's straight at the goalkeeper.
Oh, wow. I mean, Tunisia are playing a very smart way here. They actually outsmart Egypt in this half specifically. They are so dangerous, but you cannot make mistakes and you cannot get the ball so cheaply like that.
Yeah, very easy win there for Egypt. And now they have the ball in Tunisia territory. 76 minutes left on, or have gone in this game. So they have the ball on the left wing of their number 20.
Beautiful.
Great through ball onside as well.
Well,
Here's the cross!
Oh.
So close! Ferks' diving header to save Tunisia's day.
Oh, yeah, that was really close, especially with a player like Roberto Carlos. You know, he's really good at the crosses. And Ruud Gullit will never miss that chance if it goes to his head.
An all-important clearance there. Ruud Gullit was just waiting to reach out and hand the trophy to the Egyptian team. This second half has been mostly Tunisia. They've had goodness knows what percentage of the ball. I'd imagine at least 70% of it, maybe even more. Egypt now, though, playing the counter-attacking game and almost playing it to perfection. If I was them, I wouldn't make any changes, Egypt, because they're defending well enough. You know, the shots from Tunisia have been straight at the goalkeeper, and that's not just poor shooting. It's because the defense has been pushing them, forcing them into where the goalkeeper wants it, and they have this corner.
Oh, now this is the corner that may change many things for Egypt.
Nearly, the goalkeeper punches it away. Egypt can come forward again. The ball into the centre, cleared away once more by Tunisia. Egypt have brought on Bebeto. We've seen him score some big goals so far in this tournament, and Ruud van Nistelrooy as well, similar to the last game. But it's a good tackle there from Tunisia, trying to win this one right here, right now. Demon has Ferks to his right. Ferks carries on forward, back to Demon. Can he get the ball up top? Yes, he can. Is there a final pass? Does he need it? No, he doesn't! Tunisia do it with the shot outside the box. They are the champions of Africa!
Wow, what a goal, what a moment, what a time to be alive. Tunisia are your FIFA E Continental Championship 2026. Amazing performance, very smart. Wow, what a goal, what a moment, what a time to be alive. Tunisia are your FIFA E Continental Championship 2026. Amazing performance, very smart. Look at this beautiful trophy. Yes, it's yours, Tunisia.
They were minutes from going out in the semi-finals to the hosts Morocco, but their heads never dropped. And now, the Tunisian flag will be etched in eFootball Mobile glory forever. That wonderful trophy belongs to them. Incredibly hard thought. Great sportsmanship between themselves and Team Egypt, who will be making it through, of course, to the FIFA E World Cup finals.
Wow, wow.
But Tunisia, what a win, Abdulaziz, for Ferxes and Demon.
Oh yes, it was crazy. You know, the shoot, the La Croqueta, the timing. I think, well, they totally deserved that trophy. I mean, those players, they made history. They will be in the history books forever now. You have the FIFA Continental Championship in your pocket and a ticket to the FIFA World Cup finals. You definitely have got to be so happy.
Oh, that is incredible. Absolutely wonderful. So, okay, careful.
Yeah, you love to see it.
You don't want to break the talent there.
No.
But he's well earned the right to be lifted. You know, he's not the trophy, right? He's the player. Maybe a bit of confusion there for Tunisia. But he certainly has been an absolute champion there for Tunisia. What a moment for this eFootball nation. They will be approaching the FIFA E World Cup 2026 as the African champions. And after seeing those celebrations, you can't take anything away from them, Abdulaziz.
No, no. I mean, honestly, they played so smart there. They were playing really good. They managed to come back even though they were behind.
They keep on going, and you can see them there now.
A huge shout out, of course, ladies and gentlemen, and a huge round of applause to the national team of Tunisia. As this evening's championship, and of course the FIFA E Continental Championship for 2026. And again, round of applause for the national team of Tunisia. And of course, a lot of respect and appreciation to the national team of Egypt with the same applause, ladies and gentlemen, of course. And before going to the winning team, of course, we would like to hear what made you lose the title in the very last second, senior coach. And of course, I'm going to start with you before going to the players.
والله دي تاني مرة أنا جولدن جول يعني تاني سنة كتير قوي كده يعني بس هم يعني يستاهلوا هم لعبوا كويس واحنا كانت في قلة تركيز شوية في النهائي فمبروك ليهم الصراحة يستاهلوا وإن شاء الله نقدم أداء كويس بقى في كأس العالم.
إن شاء الله بإذن الله روح رياضية جدا جميلة اوف كورس كذلك بناخذ منك تصريح.
والله بصراحة يعني احنا عملنا تارجت بس كنا عايزين البطولة بصحتهم طبعا يستاهلوا يعني مش لاقي كلام اقوله نزلت من جولدن جول وازر ده شغلانه ازاي يعني الحمد لله
الحمد لله على كل حاجة يعني احنا هم لعبوا كويس واحنا لعبنا كويس وكانت ماتش جولدن جول ف يعني هم كانوا موفقين عندنا شوية فمبروك ليهم.
مبروك لهم ومبروك لكم انتم كذلك على هذه الروح الرياضيه الجد جميله ومبروك لكم كذلك بهذا الكوتش المخضرم ويعطيكم الف عافيه وشكرا لكم وان شاء الله موفقين في كاس العالم الله يعطيكم الف صحه وعافيه. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we will celebrate for the second time with the trophy. 1, 2, 3, congratulations! Congratulations to the national team of Tunisia, of course. They have gave us a great showcase of talent. They showcased the true spirit of the Warriors. This is FIFA E Continental Championship 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good night, and good evening.
Guys, Kenya console ni kesho. Guys, I think that will be the end. Let me rest. Tomorrow I have a busy day tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a busy day, man. Let's meet tomorrow all. Not tomorrow. To meet. Naweza kosa kustream kesho. I'm not sure. Kesho ndarudi late, naweza kuwa nimechoka. Maybe I will stream night stream. But let's meet tomorrow inshallah if I will be there.